following documentary was filmed on March the 21st, 2008, just one day before Lancashire-based regional news station Magic News 5 shut down. Apparently, they got themselves into a lot of trouble by breaking guidelines set by Ofcom and the Press Complaints Committee. Bunch of idiots. We were able to gain permission to deploy a camera crew and run our own little investigation on this Investigator Awesome News team.
Alright, sit down, please. Alright, as you all know, we've been getting endless complaints about our news reports on knife crime.
What was wrong with that?
I'll show you what's wrong.
Oh, I should probably point out, the producer decided to show them the entire recording of that news broadcast from the beginning. Talk about disorganized.
It's 6 o'clock and you're watching Magic News 5. Tonight's top stories. Another murder. Beth Swallows is the latest victim. Scandal again at McDonald's as their children's charity is accused of undermining the NSPCC. And 1 year on, have our government kept their promise to improve children's play areas?
Good evening, I'm Ted Turner. Terror struck the city of Lancaster last night as Beth Swallows was brutally murdered. Phil Lamar reports.
It was a dark night on the 16th of January when Beth Swallows was walking through the Lancaster city centre car park. She was suddenly violently attacked by a hooded assailant. The police have few leads.
One witness came forward in light of these events. We have Michael Hudson here in the studio.
Well, all I did was walk around this corner and there was this guy murdering this girl. He was horrible, absolutely horrible. Scary as, man. Am I on camera? Can you see me?
Michael Hudson was subsequently murdered on the 19th of January, a mere 2 days after the report was shown, and before witness protection could make their move. Let's hear what the team had to say to all of this.
What are you complaining about? I've got a letter here from Ofcom that Ofcom forwarded to us. I'm writing to complain about a recent report regarding victims and witnesses of knife crime, especially since you accidentally revealed the identities of both the victim and his witness. I'm sure I don't have to remind you that these bungling actions have in fact resulted in the witness's murder, most likely by the same person that killed his or her friend. That was a flagrant invasion of privacy of people who were just trying to live their lives, and now with your passion with accuracy has killed someone. The way you've handled such a sensitive issue is utterly unacceptable, and you'll be compromising the safety of anyone that lives in this country if you continue this way. So what do you have to say about that?
Well, the sound guy messed up with his name.
I still don't get what we did wrong.
Miss Lang?
Alright, I've got the guidelines here. From the Press Complaints Commission, it says right here, particular regard should be paid to the potentially vulnerable position of the children who witness or are victims of the crime. And Ofcom, broadcasters must use their best endeavours so as not to broadcast material that could endanger lives.
What are you looking at me for? I'm not the one who forgot to conceal him.
Later on that day, we did manage to get into the commissioning editor's office to speak with him.
I'm just trying to get my head around this whole having a go at me. Because I mean, like, if it's for the reconstruction, then that's not my fault. Because I mean, I had a brilliant idea lined up, and it was, you know, he pulled it because there was too much realism. And if that's what's upset him, then that's not my fault. That's his.
I don't think that was the real issue here, was it? I mean, yes, the reconstruction was very bad, but you let the witness's identity be revealed.
Yeah, but no one cares about that. I mean, like, the producer, he doesn't care about it. He doesn't care about anybody. No, I mean, the only reason I'm here, right, is because I get good pay, and I get to decide what goes on the news. So no, it's not about the witness.
And does it not concern you that he's still out there and there are no leads?
It's not my problem, is it? You know, nothing I can do about it.
After this, he suddenly went on this boring tirade about the plight of the white dolphins in the Adriatic Sea. So I did what any tactful interviewer does when he's heard enough. Threw a custard pie in his face. Bloody cretin, just look at him. He's like, oh no, custard pie is on my face. Seems as though he's not the only one to blame, so we took the time to go around asking the others how they felt.
Honestly, I feel like I'm the only sane person in this place. That commission editor, he hasn't got a clue. He's such a dick.
It was pretty clear how she felt about this one, but what did the others think?
Thank goodness people don't think I made a mistake. Looking back, I swear I should have used the witness as Mr. A or something, not use his proper name with a live action bleep. Then again, the light and sound guy should have taken care of that. So no way am I taking the bullet for this mistake.
I'll be honest with you, it wasn't supposed to be like that, now was it? I mean, when I put the beep on, it was really, really loud in rehearsal, so I thought for live, I'll put the volume down a bit. Obviously, it was a bit of a bad choice, wasn't it? But, you know, I can't be all to blame. You know, my brother was on blinking lighting, you know, he's the one who showed that guy's face. I mean, what the heck am I supposed to do?
You should have completely muted the anchor at that point, you tard. Well, anyway, it turns out the sound guy had a very peculiar twin working here. We were actually starting to get a little confused. We had no idea he was one of two twins.
Well, I didn't mean to do it, now did I? I mean, I got a call from the director to move the lights. And then, what happens? I slip and hit the key light, don't I? So, you know, what are you gonna do? Face is revealed. I thought, career's gone now.
Well, it seems one of those to blame is willing to admit it.
The victim was only 15, and not a single person even bothered to ask the witness how old he was.
Speaking of the witness.
Right, yeah. We've got a few notes to go to. We'll discuss the future of this news team later.
Let's see how this goes on tomorrow.
Absolute shambles. It's not a good enough job in the morning.
Ted, can we have a good second, please?
What?
Can we just get... So what's happening in the newsroom now?
Don't blame me. Blame those peasants below me. I'm on 100,000 a year.
Just think it was their fault. Where are you going now?
To be honest, mate, off. I've got a massage appointment. Oh, did I happen to mention? I'm minted.
The producer, unhappy with the notoriety that they had gained, chose to completely shut the station down the following day.